Right, hello everyone, welcome back to Los Santos. I pressed the wrong button. We are here in Los Santos City itself for another firefighting patrol, and we're not using this, and for some reason or other it spawned both sort units, which is a little bit of a whoopsie, but fair enough. Anyway, we are here today in the San Andreas Fire and Rescue Service Mercedes Atego, which is by Top Mods, and we have reskinned it to a San Andreas Fire and Rescue Service livery, nice and simplistic, and it's been re-licensed and all of that noise. So on that basis, we should probably
Engine 27, show me available.
Okay, so we're available for the next emergency. Facepalm. That's a good clothing brand, actually. A good name for a clothing brand. I mean, we've got Fat Face.
Engine 27, respond to a MVA address is Del Arrow FW.
Okay, so we've got this. So actually, while we start the engine things, there's a really cool thing in this mod, which Top Mods has included a script to get various bits and bobs working, and the coolest one is you can get the sides up. So part of the problem with ELS is that the extras which you could use to add in the okay, let's go. The extras that you could use to add in the kind of opening and closing thing, like British Gamer 88 did with his DAF unit, it meant the ELS use of extras meant that you couldn't do that anymore, which was a little bit of a pain. So yes, this script is a really cool way to add that back on in. And we're just going to head down onto the motorway. What an awful place to stop. So, we don't actually know where the incident scene is, but we're gunning our Mercedes for all we are worth. Good God, it feels like I'm very far away from the Appliance. And I have to say, it's actually pretty cool. I was really excited when this came out. Oh, okay, so we are on this line, right? That's fine. So we're going to put the warning indicator on, just basically to let people know that there's an accident ahead. We'll leave actually the police on scene. We'll
Engine
go.
27, show me on scene.
It's alright. We'll park this here, just as a kind of a barrier. Oh, hang on. We should probably roll the sides up. Okay. Right, so with this lane of the motorway now done, we need to go and check the victim, who looks like they've hit into the side of the barrier, and this is where stuff gets real. Okay. So we're just doing the initial assessment, and we'll just do.
Engine 27, requesting EMS on scene.
Okay. Well, we don't currently have a pulse, which is unfortunate.
That's something new.
Well, we'll keep doing CPR until the ambulance arrives. We did spot it on the far side of the motorway, so it might be a little while before it gets to us. That's plenty of time to keep doing CPR, so we should ideally be doing it for a couple of minutes. I hope all that scraping noise isn't into my fire engine, because that would be most unfortunate. Let's just take a little assessment here. Still nothing, so we'll just keep at it, because we are still waiting for the ambulance. I'm just looking for any sign of it coming down. I'm actually, like, if I just go to here, so I'm trying to work out where it would have come from. So it's either gone the first right. Well, actually, to be fair, there's quite a number of options. It could either have gone the second right, which means it has to go all the way up here and then back down. But it might think we're too far after the junction, so it's probably actually having to go all the way up to here and then back down the motorway. So it could actually be quite a little while until the dead ambulance arrives. Oh. I seriously hope I'm not going to go back into the fire engine and there's going to be a humongous dent in the side of the car. Okay, so we'll keep CPR going for 2 minutes until the ambulance arrive, and we started at about 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, which means there's not all that long. No, that wasn't my fire truck. Oh, actually, hang on. I'm just wondering, can I put stuff down? I was thinking, because you can only put barriers down as part of the police mod if you're playing the police mod. I was just wondering, get equipment. No. Okay, that's unfortunate. And it's now been after the 30 seconds. So, I think at 20 minutes past 9 in the morning, I think it is safe to call the time of death of this person. We will let the police make the determination as to who they are. You fucker. Okay, so this is about as far as we can go. I think the ambulance is about to make an appearance. Great. Yes. And they've smushed a policeman. Is he gonna shoot them? Yeah, right, okay. Well, anyway, we've declared the scene fit. So we're just... Oh, we got the sides up. Whoops. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Nah, nothing happened. Okay, so... we're gonna go into here, and we're just going to update our status, and hopefully not get smooshed by a cretin in a mini. Ooh, that's a bumper.
Engine 27, show me available.
Okay, so we're gonna head back to base, and I really quite like this appliance. So,
Engine 27 respond to a vehicle. Fire address is Merch Allen Avenue.
I'll tell you what, we're not going to respond to that, not because I don't like the call, but because it's on the motorway, which I know that there's been calamity with things getting
Engine
shot.
27, show
So
me available.
I want to avoid that a little
Engine
bit if
27
possible.
responds to a cardiac arrest address as Cougar Avenue.
Okay.
Be advised, person not breathing.
Gonna know, mate. Right, we're kind of stranded here at the moment because we can't get through this. Right, here we go. Okay, good stuff. So we've got a person not breathing somewhere here. There they are. Okay, so we'll just... Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's just hide this. Okay.
Engine
So...
27, show me on scene.
So, I don't know if you caught that, but just as we got around the corner of the body, the person slipped through the floor. Alright, okay, well, I guess that's that then. We'll just assume in character
Engine
that
27, show me available.
that it was a fake call. Sure, why not? Fake call. But yes, I was really disappointed because they didn't release a template with this mod. Apparently it's a very common thing that they do. But they're not...
27 respond to a brush fire across the Baytree Canyon Road.
Okay, a brush fire. Sure, we'll go to that. Yeah, so they're not adverse to people making skins. They just don't want a template available because they don't want everyone absolutely flooded. So hence why we've made a skin, which is just as well because it would kind of look a little bit odd with the Feuerwehr rocking around alongside the Los Santos Fire and Rescue Service. Not Los Santos, the San Andreas. Is that truck going to kill me? Yeah, he's going to try. Okay, right. So, oh, has this crashed? Oh, it has! How most unfortunate. Right, okay, so after dealing with those incidents and a good heap of bark, we're now back in base as it appears a little bit of light rain has started. There's sirens everywhere. Okay. Looks like the LCMP responding to stuff. So there's no interior, there's no detailed interior to any fire stations, which would be pretty cool. There might be a mod for it eventually. So the nearest we can pretend to being in a crew room is to kind of be up here, as we need to update our status.
Engine 27 responds to a commercial structure fire across Silver Avenue.
So, just as soon as we're back, we're now getting turned out to a commercial structure fire, and for fuck's sake. Perfect. Great. So we've kind of lost... Where's my vehicle? Where... Well, this is a serious issue. We need to be here. So, let's just... No, go away. And... Right.
Engine 27 requesting EMS on scene.
Let's, teleport to waypoint. Right, okay, it's fair to say we're not having a great time of this. Anyway, we've got a commercial structure fire that we have to get to, so... We're gonna head inside the motor. Blue lights on. And go. Okay. So, I did want to have a mod which gives you 2 tones for use on the fire engines, which is kind of realistic to where I stay in the world. However, it broke absolutely everything, so I'm not really amazingly able to do it. So yeah, we're kind of stuck with the kind of default police tones for now. Well, not default, they are modded, but not modding the mod. Right, okay, this is a serious issue. So we've got the blue lights off. Just while the traffic goes. Anyway, so we're gonna keep heading on, and we should be near the place. The rain's kind of off and on at the moment. And it should be around here where the fire is.
The engine 27.
Oh yeah, right, we can see flames. So we're actually just gonna park at street side. We need to get the doors up. Right, okay, so sides up. We need to head around the back and gather ourselves some equipment. So, close menu, let's get our hat. And we will need accessory. So we've got breathing apparatus on. we've got this, and I don't know why it's given me the full complement of weapons. I do actually hope it's given me the... no, okay, no fire extinguisher, perfect. So I think what I need to do... we've got backup. I think what I need to do is open up the menu and go down to get equipment. Here we go. Get equipment, fire extinguisher. Okay, here we go. So we've got military fire and rescue on scene. And I think the fire's burnt out. Great. So all that dress up and the fire didn't even stick. Which is, I guess, the problem. Because technically all this is a non-burnable building. So it's a little bit of a pain, and indeed the military fire service are heading away. And SORT came on scene as well. And an ambulance. Maybe we'll grab a screenshot of this. So this is quite a cool mod. This is the only thing it's worth keeping from menu. I don't know why the paramedic has a gun. Maybe we'll just okay, maybe this isn't going to plan at all. Like, even when I try and just take screenshots, it's not working. So anyway, hang on, self. Right, so clothing menu, we're going to unshed all of our stuff. We'll get the sides up, and then we'll update our status.
Engine 27, show me available.
Very gingerly.
Engine 27 response to an automatic fire alarm addresses Clinton Avenue.
Okay, let's go. So there's now an automatic fire alarm somewhere else. Excellent. So this is probably going to be the last call that we go to, because I mean, we've not actually had an amazingly successful episode. A lot of things bugged out, which is a pain, but nevertheless, automatic fire alarm. Let's do it. Okay. Car's being a dick. Okay, let's pull it over. Let's go. Having to slow down quite a lot in order to get to the scene. But we are now at least making progress. So there's another emergency vehicle near us. Good God, where is this fire alarm? Miles away. Okay, where is it? Right, okay. So people are starting to move out of the way, which is fine. But we're still no closer. Because I thought it was actually here at this junction from the way the minimap was, but okay, we can now definitely see the end. Right, fine. So we don't actually know strictly where the fire is. It's probably in the 24/7.
Engine 27, show me on scene.
Right, so let's just... we'll have to go in and survey the building. And it looks like... yep, okay. Looks like it was a false alarm, and I suppose... what time did we start? We started at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we should be at least getting to 6 o'clock at night. So maybe we've got time for one more call. The sun's shining, the rain's pretty faint. let's go to update
Engine
status.
27. Show
We'll do
available.
one more. I've got some slight hopes for this episode yet. Anyway, we'll pop in and just generally head back towards the station.
Engine 27 response to a vehicle fire addresses Clinton Avenue.
Okay.
Engine 27, show me on scene.
Oh, that's right next to us. Okay. Oh dear. Ow. Right, hang on. Which one was it? It was this. Fire extinguisher. Let's go. Put fire out. Things are exploding, so we don't really have a great deal of time to get changed. Okay, so we've got fires to put out. And we're getting a little bit of backup from the military fire service here. Probably the same unit from earlier. Okay, so they got the van put out, and then that's that one done. Alright. Okay, cool. Excellent. Alright, I do indeed think that is probably about enough for today. So I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me in this episode of On Watch with the San Andreas Fire and Rescue Service. Oh, I really hope when the series comes back next time that there isn't going to be nearly as much barking. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode nevertheless. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!